now left with observation question where, why, and how. Let's start with question where. Observation question where. You can ask questions such as where was the book written? Where were the recipients of the book living? Can you locate the places mentioned on a map? Where does this topic appear in scriptures? These are the questions you can ask under where question. For example, where is Paul when he writes Philippians, the epistle of joy? Where is Paul when he writes Philippians, the epistle of joy? The answer is in prison. He was in the prison when he wrote Philippians. So let's go to observation question why now. Question 5. Observation question why. The question why is actually an interpretative question. It is a question that helps to get into the mind of the author. Though all these 6 questions are under observation questions, but by the time you get to observation question why, you are already asking interpretative question. You are getting closer to interpretation. Because if you are able to answer this question now, the question why, and even the question how, so definitely you are coming up with the interpretation of the passage already. The question why is an interpretative question. That's what I'm saying. You know, you can ask questions such as why was the book written? Why was the book written? Why does it include this material and not other things? Why does the author give so much space to that topic and so little to this other? So those are observation question why. So observation question why. So we move to the next question now, which is the 6th observation question, and that is observation question how. So you can ask questions such as how many times does the author use this word in this book? How many times does the author use this word in this chapter or in this paragraph? So when you ask questions like that, it will help you to know the key words mentioned in that passage or in that chapter or in that book. And by so doing, that can help you to quickly come up with the theme of the passage or of the book. How does this relate to the preceding statement? Or how does this relate to the succeeding statement? I'm talking about question how. Observation question how. How can this statement be true if this other statement is also true? How can this statement be true if this other statement is also true? So this kind of question might lead you to what we call clear scriptures and unclear scriptures. But I'm going to talk more on that when we get to rules and principle of interpretation. But questions like how can this statement be true if this other statement is also true will lead you to what I just mentioned now. Some of the how questions are also interpretative questions. Some of the how questions are interpretative questions as well. Notice how Jesus used observation questions in Matthew 22, in Matthew 22, 41 to 46. So Jesus used observation questions in Matthew 22 from verse 41 to 45, but I will read it to verse 46. I want you to just pay attention. Why the Pharisees were gathered together, Jesus asked them, saying, what think ye of Christ? What think ye of Christ? That is question what? Whose son is he? That is question who. They say unto him, the son of David. He said unto them, how then does David in the spirit call him Lord? Saying, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou on my right hand till I made thy enemy thy footstool. Can you see the question how? Verse 43. He said unto them, how then does David in the spirit call him Lord? Saying, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou on my right hand till I made thy enemy thy footstool. If David then called him Lord, how is he his son? Can you see? Another question, how? If David then called him Lord, how is he his son? And no man was able to answer him a word. Neither does any man from that day forth ask him any more questions. So the Lord bless you in Jesus' name.